Will we see a rate hike today? Let's have a look. Hello everyone, Florian here and welcome to another episode of HeiseSays. Grab your stein of coffee, and I thought we'd start the morning by having a look at a poll I put up yesterday asking you viewers if you think we will see a rate hike today. So let's jump over here. Right. First we have the RBA rate indicator from the ASX, the rate tracker. Let me just resize that. There we go. We can see here. So, as of yesterday, 84% leaning towards no change and a 16% increase to 4.35%. Now, for those of you playing at home, the current cash rate is 4.1%. And I'll bring up this chart here just to demonstrate how significant a change this has been, how fast, how much it's influenced the cost of paying back your mortgages. I mean, look at that. I don't think any of us can, well, a lot of us don't remember times when rates were even going up, let alone going up this much. So, yeah, it's going to have an impact, guys. So if we jump back to here. Now, trading economics, they catalog a whole lot of economic information and data that's freely available. It's a great website if you're an econ nerd. And we can have a look here at interest rates because they have what the consensus is. We can see here, look at that. Up, 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 up. Remember, I didn't have to change my chart for so long. That was so convenient. We look down here. Okay. So apparently the consensus is an increase to 4.35%. And the trading economics forecast is an increase to 4.35%. So this is what they're putting out there. Apparently the consensus is we're going to see a rate increase today. But what's interesting is they're expecting us to hit 4.6%. So that's getting big tomatoes right there, guys. We'll see if we hit that. Now, if we go over here to YouTube comments, you can see, will the RBA raise rates tomorrow? I posted this yesterday. Let's do a refresh. Let's do a refresh, and we'll have a look. So 1,006. How satisfied are you with creating YouTube posts today? Oh, yeah, I'm kind of satisfied. My posts are getting good engagement. No problem, YouTube. Just ask me questions while I'm recording a video. Awesome. So, 1,600 people and 82% of you said yes, the RBA will increase rates today. And we'll do another video this afternoon to see when that happens. 18% are seeing no. So Ryan is going sucked in. If they do this, this is what cowards who don't stand up for themselves during COVID deserve. Oh, come on, mate. People need to get over that bullshit now, okay? Australia is a nanny state country. We're very much, our society is very much for people forced to make sacrifices for the greatest good, you know? The least harm for the greatest benefit. So they'll expect you to suffer in one way or another. And I honestly think a lot of people didn't actually realize what Australia was like because they've had it too good. So, yeah. Ryan's just learning what Australia's like. Legally free. I said no the last two times. Was wrong the last two times, but sooner or later I will be correct. To be clear, I think they should raise them. I just have a feeling they won't. I'd agree with legally free. I think they're going to pause and wait and see. I mean, property up 6% in Sydney. No reason not to raise rates. Depends on what you're looking at. Increase. Inflation rate only dropped due to fuel prices coming down. I suspect a government deal with oil companies to lower inflation. What evidence do you have based on that? Almost everything else in the basket is going up. They won't stop until unemployment starts to tick up. If they pause, will be 3 to 4 more consecutive increases following. My 2 cents. Okay. So, I don't know about the government getting in bed with oil companies. Maybe they did. But if petrol gets cheaper, everything gets cheaper. But let's jump over here. We'll go to RBA. We can see, do they have the unemployment rate here? Inflation 7%, 5.3% monthly indicator. We'll go to the ABS. What's the unemployment rate now? 3.6%. So still very low. Very low. So he's saying if they pause and we see some more increases, we may get even, if we see no increase in unemployment, we may see some more. So we'll have to see. Keep it rising. Google survey is the easiest way. Okay, this is Thank you for that suggestion, Bob, but wrong comment. This is for my request for viewer help looking at creating CPD content. I've got all the stuff. I just need to look at online things. And I've now found some, learning management systems that someone suggested. So there's a few out there. So I've got a path of attack. And if you're interested, you can actually get the Cert 4 in, training? Assessment and training. It's now free. It's one of the free courses, or free as government taxes are paying for it. So take advantage of it while you can. You're going to be paying for it anyway. Herbert's going. They will. The course has been set and there's no turning back. The unemployment rate needs to rise. That's their target. Rates rise until the damn unemployment numbers fall. How dare people have jobs and money to spend? How dare they? That is how it's coming across, isn't it? You know, they want people unemployed. We're always going to have a level of unemployment. That's always going to exist. But also, you can't complain about people getting welfare because we have interventions in the market which deter some people from working. You've got minimum wages. And we as a society, we've said that there has to be some suffering. That's the people who aren't skilled enough to get a job at that level. They'll be on welfare. So you've got a duty of care to take care of those people. Sure, you're going to have some bludgers taking advantage of it, but you're always going to have that. Okay? I don't think that that's something to get us upset about as the media likes to play up. I think they're, a current affair filming this guy. He's a bludger who's never working. Yeah, I know. I'm just getting older and don't care. There's a lot more waste to worry about. Yes, another 25 points. Hopefully. Hope so. 1% would be nice. It's okay, the government has recognized inflation at only being 3.3%, so anyone on a pension shouldn't be worried about electricity rising 50% and another 25% scheduled because of green energy bullshit. Yeah, a viewer sent me a post where AGL is lifting his energy prices in South Australia, but hey, at least the AGL shares are doing well. This is the thing, guys. Renewables are not going to be cheaper. It's going to get more expensive. Power will get more expensive. We need a plan for that in the next 5 to 10 years as a way to mitigate that. Okay? Bear that in mind. Power will get more expensive. Look at how you can address it. Maybe low cost or low power usage devices in your home. Mitigating how much electricity you use. Not not using the dryer, putting stuff outside. Getting solar panels. But actually when you use it, don't expect to make money selling it, because that's not going to happen. All the people who fell for that bullshit and now are getting burned because their feed-in tariffs are nothing. But yeah, I can see more solar going on offices. That's where it should. Mr. Lowe will leave a couple of parting gifts. Pump it up, pump it up. The RBA has dropped the ball when it comes to interest rates for far too long, that they are well and truly behind the trend keeping up globally. Come on, Daddy needs that sweet, sweet term deposit rate. Nice. Yep. Hey, you can actually, I did another poll and we'll go through it in another video, how much money you need to put aside to make $100 a month in passive income in either shares, dividends, or term deposits. You can stick your money now in a term deposit and get reasonable interest rates for the first time in my memory, probably since when I was a kid. When I was a child, you could get decent returns on just having money sitting there. I mean, that's the thing. You've got previous generations are bitching and moaning about, we paid 17% interest. Yeah, but they have money sitting in the bank. It was actually earning them money, doing nothing. That's amazing. How much easier would that have made saving for a deposit? That would have been awesome. They're weak as... can I say urine on YouTube or can I say piss? Which one will get me in trouble with them? Wait, I said both. I'm Australian, it's fine. So a hold is coming. Okay. Whole lot of Bulldog thinks a hold is coming. Rocky is thinking RIP. Inflation is a lagging indicator for up to 18 months. They will hold. They will hold. I think they'll hold. A trusted journo who's gotten every call correct. Who? Grant. Who? Give me the name. They started hiking, reckons they will hold. Australian 2 years currently at 4.18, which is a good leading indicator of where rates are heading. From that, I'm thinking there'll be a hold. I'm usually wrong, though, So maybe they will hike. It feels like that. I know it feels like when you think about it when you make an investment or you buy some shares or crypto, and the instant you buy, it crashes. Or what was that? Einsteinium, I bought into that. It shot right up, and then I held, and it crashed. You remember the stupid mistakes. You don't remember the time you invested in something, sat on it for a year, and it went up 50%. I think we're hardwired to remember and learn from the negative, and that's why negative news is such a thing. So don't feel bad. Matrix, hell yeah. If they don't, they should, for gore. Hope they do, still too low. I'd say yes. I don't see the point in them pausing for 1 to 2 months. Of course, they'll raise interest rates. They need more people unemployed to manipulate the system. They will continue to raise rates until they snap the market. Deflation of house prices will kick in also. So hope you're more than 50%. You own more than 50% of your home, or else you are doomed. I can't see these predictions of huge corrections in housing materialize. If that happened, it would be cost effective to dismantle a house piece by piece and sell the components. Or it'd be cheaper to buy these old houses because you don't have all the new legislative changes that are coming into the National Construction Code next year for livability, which are going to make it more expensive to build the new houses. And remember, we've got a construction apocalypse, so we're losing skilled people from the profession. So I think it's just hopium that people are thinking a crash. I mean, here's the thing. You can get in this negative news cycle, just constantly hearing it left, right, and center, and just getting in this bubble. And that's what social media is designed for. It's designed to create an engagement bubble. So you're watching this creator, there's flames in the background. I like my flames. And you're constantly bombarded with negative perspectives that can warp how you're seeing the world. And then you can think, oh, shit, everything's going to collapse. And you'll be waiting for years and years and years. And that's an opportunity cost there. So you got to try and fight that and try and remain as balanced as possible, which is really hard. So keep that in mind, guys. I was shocked when I paid for my doctor's appointment today. I'm on disability and the concession price was $45. Used to be $35. I nearly cried. And I visit the doctor a lot for health problems. That's... can you do the telehealth stuff? Me too, I can't afford to see a doctor. They just want us to die. I mean, this is the thing. I remember we'd make some calls regarding bulk billing GPs. Yes, our GP has stopped bulk billing for adults. The kids still get it. I mean, I'm of the demo. I hardly ever have to go to the doctor. But Rachel has to go all the time, for the kids, for the immunizations, for this, and she's pregnant. So it can add up. I think my father-in-law is doing the telehealth stuff for all of his regular things. Because I mean, a lot of doctors, like, if you go in there again and again just to get a piece of paper signed so you can buy medicine, there's no reason you have to do that in person. That should be able to be done remotely and, maybe 1 year in-person meeting. There have to be ways to do it cheaper. But they're just going to keep crying. We want more money for the, we want more money for Medicare and for bulk billing and these things because, I mean, it's expensive running an office too. You got to have the front accounting, you got to have the software, you got to have the fit out. So, yeah. No one's going to win. No one's going to win. But I'd argue we need to have more innovation in the sector to find ways to make it cheaper. They're a bit more innovative. There was, who was it? There was this one bulk billing remote doctor that I could call. I don't remember who it was. I just found it online. I'd injured myself. I'd burned myself with a paint stripper, and it was infected. Now, I couldn't go to the chemist to get the medicine I needed because it was prescription. So I just rang up this doctor, I showed him the picture and said, I want this medicine. They signed off on it, picked up the script. It was all covered. Maybe that's an option to do if you're struggling to find a way to make it happen. But I guess if you want a personal relationship with your doctor and don't just treat it like a service, I guess, maybe I'm not old enough yet. I'm not starting the grumpy old man stories with the neighbors. Anyway, I've just gone completely off topic, like always. I feel like inflation is a lot higher than 5.6%. Rates will need to go up to match inflation. Yep. I voted no, as I will probably just pause this time around. Too much negativity isn't good. Underlying inflation is still 6.5. We're what you call sticky, I believe. Inflation hurts everyone, needs to stamp it out. Yeah, but here's the thing. This is the only tool that the Reserve Bank, or one of the tools the Reserve Bank has, the the primary tool they use. But is it effective in dealing with inflation? You know, cutting off your arm. They overstimulated the economy. It's going to impact the housing sector, but will it even manifest that much? Housing isn't even calculated in inflation properly. At least established stuff. It's all a mess. You want to instantly cut inflation? Reduce taxes. Just reduce taxes. There you go. Give people more purchasing power. And they'll spend more on stuff and that'll drive up costs. It's not going to be easy. Let's keep going. Well, that wouldn't reduce inflation. Sorry, that will reduce the cost of living burden for a time. The government needs to break those who work outside direct government employment. They normally aim for 5.5% of those that don't work for the government and aren't on Centrelink. Oh, that's a harsh take, isn't it? Feels like it sometimes, doesn't it? It really does. And these new things coming in with regards to contract employment, that's a whole other kettle of fish on to look at. Last pause created lots of issues for the RBA. He will do it this time. Will be the last, I guess. Every data point favors a rise, including set ICE inflation numbers. Crank it up higher, baby. Higher rate, stamp out the inflation. The inflation rate is too high, despite it dropping to 5.6%. I feel the RBA will increase rates. The best thing we can all do is prepare. So there we have it, guys. The take from the viewers of the channel will refresh as the time I've been recording this. So now, yep, still 82% and 18%. And to refresh, we can see here, the consensus from Trading Economics is 4.3%. to eventually 4.6. The RBA rate tracker is predicting a hold. And, well, we're seeing the Reserve Bank. We will find out at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I'll try and make a video around then. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know your predictions. We'll see who's right this afternoon. And have a great day, guys. Check out HeiseBim or Heise Does for other content I create. And if you're a fan of the channel and want to support us, you can on YouTube or Patreon. Use our referral links, buy a Pocket Squares, or call me if you need an architect. And thank you to everyone who responded to my video yesterday about me requesting for help. I've already found a path forward, so we'll see how that all goes. Take care. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. Bye for now.